The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. The position that Ripple plays in constructing the next financial system is going to be significant, you guys. We discuss ways to simplify and expedite financial transactions and provide access to banking for those without bank accounts. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Labor and productivity, the human value of time, and the entire system of global society are being challenged and will be reworked. The very definition of money and value itself is being rewritten. You might say this is a complete overhaul of the banking sector. Society as a whole will have far-reaching consequences. There are two reasons why we know this is going to happen. You can't keep piling on debt forever. Eventually, the present financial system will collapse. This is the first and most obvious problem with the current paradigm. In my opinion, we have moved past that. We will discuss this, but shifting toward a post-labor economy and ushering in an era of abundance won't be a picnic. It will undoubtedly be aggressive and radical. The new planet will not be accessible to all. Because they are unable to change, some people will remain mired in the past and eventually perish. Complete mechanization is on the horizon, you know. The only thing left to decide is how much time it will take. If we recall the financial crisis of 2008, when the unemployment rate peaked at 10%, we can see that complete automation of the labor is not necessary to cause enormous upheaval. Consider the devastation a 10% unemployment rate caused to the economy and the world economy at that time. We tend to overlook the fact that AI is accelerating at a rate we've never seen before when we consider its current capabilities. You know, when it comes to physical labor, there aren't any excellent substitutes for humans, and most jobs, if not all of them, are going to become outdated. And now those thinking jobs are next in line to be eliminated. With no other options, people will be left with nothing to do but sit around. Also, you can't look at it and claim that 10%, 15%, or 20% of the workforce won't be obsolete in a flash. Of course, it will start out slowly but surely gain momentum. And before you know it, we'll be in deep trouble trying to figure out what to do with all these people who can't work and earn a living. It's a fate that's waiting for us all. You might not feel its effects in the first year or two, but they're on the way. In the meantime, we can pontificate about universal basic income, UBI, programs and connected real-time payment systems, whether or not they're good is moot. There will be a leader who spearheads the adoption of this technology, in an effort to mitigate some of the suffering and disturbance that may accompany this transition, but those are the means at our disposal for dealing with the issue as it unfolds. We examine Ripple's features, the XRP ledger in particular, as well as their linkages to various government organizations, research initiatives, and plans pertaining to CBDCs, real-time payment systems, and ultimately, UBI initiatives. Their significance is going to be enormous, in my opinion. This article examines the task force on faster payments. We have previously discussed that, as well as the Federal Reserve's initiative to enhance the US payment system speed, efficiency, and dependability. With Ripple's participation in the Bank of England FinTech Accelerators program, testing, collaboration, and the potential of its technology for real-time gross settlements and cross-border payments, the company has shown that it can synchronize transactions across different ledgers. This is important because, in an economy where money must flow between countries and territories, each will have its own program. Although they aren't officially recognized as a partner with the Digital Dollar Initiative, SBI Ripple Asia, the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, is commonly mentioned as working closely with them because to their technology and solutions. In order to investigate the potential applications of blockchain and distributed ledger technology for financial transactions and asset settlements, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the Bank of Japan, and the European Central Bank have all been involved in Ripple's discussions and pilot programs. Earlier today, we heard that Ripple is going to invest in Prince. We have their payment systems, their project with Palau, and their CBDC, so folks in Brazil could build out multiple systems. system altogether. It's quite a nightmare. If this is going to be a regular occurrence, individuals will want mobile applications. This type of payment has an expiration date, so people won't be able to hoard it. The government can control the economy by monitoring financial systems and inflation data, and then making adjustments accordingly. They can also see how much money is going out and how much is coming in, as well as what it's being spent on. This, of course, undermines the government's omnipotent authority over its citizens. I'm not making this video to share my hopes for the future or my vision of a perfect world. Rather, I'm expressing my concern about the current trajectory of events and the likelihood that our actions will be monitored in real time. To put it simply, you are not valuable enough to go out and earn a living in a practical way, thus you will have no choice but to conform to their vision and dream scenario. By the time we complete this shift, I believe we will have arrived at a better future, where the cost of manufacturing is as low as it can get. Thanks to advancements in artificial intelligence and other technologies, and money, at least in our current understanding, likely disappears altogether. We don't yet know how to get there, and it's a long way off. Tell me how we can get there. I don't see a way out of this mess. The current financial system is about to collapse, and they know they need a replacement ASAP. AI is working overtime, and investment is pouring in, so clearly they mean business. This paradigm change isn't the only reason we're experiencing this. The fact that human work has become obsolete as a result of this shift in the global economy is something we were powerless to prevent or alter. The new solution must now be implemented. That's the information they'll have to provide you. And that's not all there is to it. It's imperative that they rebuild the entire system, because they have dug themselves a huge hole from which there is no escape. My money is on Ripple and their tech making a splash in this space. In this type of setting, cryptocurrencies, which are forms of untradeable digital currency, will likely experience a meteoric rise in value. Unlike fiat currency, which governments can manipulate by saying things like, "You must spend it or lose it," or "We will reverse the payments you made," cryptocurrencies have the potential to decentralize wealth and provide a universal basic income (UBI). Now they're going to want to put a price on reality, which can be anything from gold and commodities to trading and other things. Or it can be cryptocurrency, which has the potential to be both money and God's money. There will be a lot of players in this space, and each crypto has unique qualities that will make it valuable in the future. However, in my opinion, XRP is going to be pivotal in this future. With its lightning-fast transaction times, it will be a popular cryptocurrency for future government-to-bank and financial institutional settlements. Made to be scalable. This is the currency of the future, if you will. Sure thing. All this stuff is happening, but we just can't get it to happen. It's just an ideal. Artificial intelligence is the obvious choice. That felt so far off in the future, you know. This change was inevitable, but we anticipated it would take some time. However, it is already creeping up on us at a breakneck pace. There will be crypto firms like Ripple and technologies, like the XRP ledger, that appear out of nowhere and make improvements equivalent to a decade's worth of work in a matter of weeks, months, or even a year. You won't believe it. The shape of the future is uncertain to me. Since no one has ever experienced this kind of change, I really doubt that anyone alive does. This shift is happening at a rate I have never seen before in human history, but I doubt it will be the last. The video concludes with that. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and give me a like. Muchas gracias, depart.